Oh yeah, good afternoon, or late afternoon, early evening. That's what it is on the East Coast. It's 4:30, so that's late afternoon. When does evening start? 6. Is that like official? But hi, I don't expect anybody to be here. Nobody's in these Xfinity streams. Well, nobody's in any of my streams anymore, but especially the Xfinity race streams. Kind of a bummer. You doing okay there, EO? Welcome back to the Shane Vangesbergen Invitational. Connor Zilich is the only guy that's going to have a shot at this dude. And he's probably still pretty pissed about last week. I thought Zilich was being a whiny little bitch last week. He run into Vangesbergen out of the restart zone on the final restart last week, so Vangesbergen squeezed him out to the wall to take the lead back. And Connor's like, I don't remember that. It's like, dude, you should remember how you race people, because like I'm a big Connor Zilich fan, but that was kind of pot calling the kettle black, and he had no right to be angry because he's done worse and would have done the same. But I hope he wins. I hope Zilich wins today. But I doubt he does because it's fucking Shane Vangesbergen's here. Chamber of Commerce weather. What does that even mean?
Sonoma Xfinity Series races, but he's got two teammates this weekend that are forcing everyone to elevate their game on road courses. The 7 team has responded by focusing and honing in on a setup that suits Justin's style, one that he said he needs to get back to being a road course contender. Their best finish in general over the last 4 weeks is just a 10th, but they're cautiously optimistic, Carla, about a good day today. Yeah, not only is Junior Motorsports making up the front row, but all 5 of their drivers qualified in the top 10. We know SVG and Zilich are good, but how about Sammy Smith been working with a course coach this season to help him improve on his craft so far? It's paid off. 2 top 10 finishes. He'll start 6 today. It's time to head back out for NASCAR's most famous words in racing.
Well, they're not just NASCARs. I mean, goddamn, it's Marty Smith. We like Marty Smith. Dale won here in '95. I ain't never heard that much energy out of Marty Reed. Marty Smith. Marty Reed. He wishes he was Marty Reed. So is Jamie McMurray ever going to show up to work again? What are you looking at? Yeah, I'm copying you. You silly kitty. Ain't that nice? I wish I could make a race bet this week, but I don't think it'd be very smart. I didn't even see what the lineup is for the Cup race. Excuse me. Oh, SVG is on the poll for tomorrow. uh, DraftKings, do you have? I feel like Zillich is gonna fucking do something today to fuck him over, but before this race starts, I'm gonna get on DraftKings and see if there's any money to be made with a parlay for him winning both races. Eh, I ain't gonna fall down that rabbit hole. He'll probably win both races, but I don't have the balls to bet on it. Last week would have been the week to definitely bet on him winning both races. I'll be right back. Whoever's here, the two of you.
It's a great Saturday afternoon in Northern California. Today, the NASCAR Xfinity Series racing at Sonoma for the third time. CW Sports welcomes you into the Pit Boss Food Max 250. It's the fourth road course race of 2025. Hard to believe we're already past the midway point of the season. So good to have you with us, everybody. Welcome into the broadcast booth with Christopher Bell, Parker Kligerman. I'm Adam Alexander. Christopher says hi, everybody. Hey, we're glad you're here. This is going to be fun.
This will be great.
And good luck dealing with him all afternoon. Let's talk about this racetrack because it is kind of the star. Such a challenge. Go through the map here and tell us some of the hot points.
Right, well, it starts into turn one. This is 70 feet of elevation changes. You head up this mountain, it seems, into turn two. You want to get to the inside, but you don't want to use too much of the inside curve. It will really upset the race car. And this leads to going to the highest portion of the racetrack, and then it gets all the way down to the bottom and one of the slowest parts of the racetrack. Yeah, turn seven is really the first great opportunity to pass on the track. Really hard braking zone, a really tight corner. There's going to be a lot of dive bombs, a lot of contact there in turn seven. That'll lead you down through the S's and into turn 10, which turn 10, all about setting up that passing zone for turn 11. Turn 10 can be really sketchy, get you offline, or set you up for a great braking opportunity in 11.
You referenced turn 11 and the significance that it plays here. In my dream situation is today, final lap. You got Connor Zillich and Shane
Something like that?
Bergen. Yes, just like that. Break down the 88 this afternoon, qualified second.
I think last
SVG Invitational.
lesson in that Shane Bergen was his teammate in Junior Motorsports, his Trackhouse teammate. He thought he might want to race him cleaner than he did, but what he learned is Shane really wants to win, and he will do what it takes. I think if the roles are reversed today, Connor knows what it might take to beat Shane. Absolutely. I can promise you, Shane knows that he cannot leave the door open coming into those final laps. But Shane,
Oh God, DraftKings, let me sign in.
all the confidence in the world, especially at these road course races. It's been really fun to see
Ah,
get the shot in that junior motor.
yeah.
Cars be great all season long.
Five races on the road as JR in with four different drivers. Two of the victors starting on the front row today. Green flag comes your way next.
Travel.
Man, DraftKings ain't running any NASCAR fucking boosts lately. for that. 30% winnings boost on NASCAR Xfinity. Okay. I'm not definitely doing this, but they've piqued my curiosity. I feel like I should have done this way sooner than just before the race because now the shit acting like it doesn't want to fucking load. So it's being really annoying. Oh, what the fuck? It ain't gonna load. So how can I do it? How can I pick? It won't load.
NASCAR Xfinity Series qualifying yesterday. Now we get our starting grid brought to you by Pit Boss Grills. Shane Van Gisbergen on the pole. Who do you notice in those front five rows, Christopher?
Well, I see a couple Toyota Bugs up there. William Swalich got the ARCA win yesterday, and then another teammate, Brandon Jones. He's put a lot of effort into the road courses this year.
Those Toyota's been pretty quick, but some other quick cars in this field. A great qualifying effort for Blaine Perkins in 12th, and Andy Alfredo starts 13th. His best start in Sonoma. Finally seeing the speed we see out of him at the road courses. I'd love to take a look at some rookies when you go outside the top 20. One of those, Christian Eckes, who's been good on the road this year, and right behind him, Nick Sanchez.
Well, fudge.
Top fives, including that victory in Atlanta.
Oh, what's up, Yuki?
Yeah, don't let that qualifying position fool you. He's got a lot of speed. And Austin Green, speaking of
I know I haven't streamed lately. I am going to get back to streaming Batman or whatever the fuck I was going to do after that, but I just ain't felt like it. I had to work a lot this week, and it sucked, and I was really tired. And Tony Hawk's Pro Skater came out, so if I wasn't working, I was at home playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Matter of fact, me and Alex, before I got on here, me and Alex were playing the multiplayer in Tony Hawk for like 2 hours. So that's what I've been doing. But welcome to the Shane Van Gisbergen Invitational, featuring Connor Zilic. Zilic was being a whiny little bitch last week for Van Gisbergen doing the same thing to him that he did to Van Gisbergen on the final restart. Love you, Zilic, but Van Gisbergen did nothing wrong because you would have done a lot worse to him. So, Tony Hawk game's cool. I love the levels in Pro Skater 3 and 4. The level design in 3 and 4 was always so much better than 1 and 2. Especially better than 1. There's a lot of really lame levels in the first 2 Pro Skater games. But 3 and 4, almost every level is just a fucking banger. And there's 3 new levels that are really cool. Me and Alex just skated the pinball level before I got on here. Manipulate. One of those 2 cars on the front row is going to win this race. I say that with total confidence. Mayer on the second row, underrated at road courses, but nobody's got shit for the 9 and the 88. And I love that Xfinity races at Sonoma. This is only the third year in a row they've done it. A lot of cars in the dirt back there. Austin Green and Daniel Dye losing a lot of spots. Yeah, I worked a lot this week. And a couple of days I got annoyed because I don't want to stay that long. But when I work at my dad's jobs for his boss or whatever, it's like, oh, we got to work fucking 9 hours. I'm like, who the fuck wants to work 9 to 10 goddamn hours? Fucking go home. Get a life. But I had to do it a couple of days. A couple more days this coming week. Not the whole week, but a couple of days this coming week. I'll be with them. It's not so bad, but I don't like being at work that damn long. You get past that 8 hour mark, I get pretty impatient. Shout out to the NASCAR Thunder 2004 inside wall they had finally put up here at Turn 11. I know they've done that for a couple of years now, but every time I see it, it makes me laugh. We completed a lap under green. It's a miracle. Daniel Dye just drove straight in the dirt on the first lap because he sucks and don't know what he's doing. Zilich up to the bumper of Angusbergen. I saw somebody whining on Facebook, St. Angusbergen's ruining road courses. It's like, the other guys can get as good as him. Like, it's a skill issue. Like, get good, bro. That's what I would tell everybody. Get good. If you got a problem with Shane Van Gisbergen, get good. Beat him. I dare you. All this whine. We have too many road courses. 6 out of 36 races. That is not even a quarter of the season. We have enough. We are fine with the number of road courses. We have too many. Anybody who complains about too many road courses or doesn't like road courses, you don't like racing. You don't like racing. You're not a race fan if you bitch about road courses. Period. And Connor Zilich is taking the lead right here. And here comes Mayer. Look, I like how when anybody gets a shot at Vangisberg and they dive it in there on him, because like, oh, I can get by him. Because you better take it as soon as you can. I think this is another case like at the Cup race last week. Remember, McDowell passed Vangisberg, and it was like, yeah, McDowell's going 110%. Vangisbergen's going like 85 to 90%. And I think Zilich is pegged at 110 right now. Vangisbergen's like 90%. Anybody who bitches about road courses is a fucking small brain idiot. It's like, what, are they too complicated for you to follow? I think 5 or 6 is fine. Too many. Hell, we only had 2 for like 30 goddamn years. That was too few. I'm so tired of hearing the bit. It's more than ever people bitching about road courses all of a sudden. Like, fuck off. I'm so tired of it. And now because Vangisbergen's winning like all of them. He sucks. Get good. Shane was a little iffy on the short run last week in the Cup race. I mean, not bad enough for it to affect anything, but I noticed he didn't fire off good in the Cup race, and maybe it's more of the same here. We're Oval Beast. I saw a post that went around on Twitter the other day. A guy shared a picture of the 92 schedule. It said, this is what it ought to be. We should have never got away from this. It was like, good God, dude. Like 26 of the races were in the Southeast or some crazy shit like that. I'm like, not every race needs to be within a couple hours of Charlotte. That was way too fucking many. I love that we go to Chicago and that we go to California and we go to Las Vegas and we go to Texas and we go up to fucking Delaware and Pennsylvania and all that. Like, this fucker was like, we should have never fucking changed this. And 2 road courses with too many. Fuck off. Such a boomer ass take. If you don't like road courses, you're not a NASCAR fan. You're not a racing fan at all. You have no fucking IQ, and you're not a race fan. I don't want to hear any bitching about too many road courses. 6 out of 36. That's not even a lot. I hope we have two street races next year to piss everybody. I hope they do Chicago and San Diego next year to piss everybody off. Yeah, we should do both. Fuck it, let's go back to Chicago and go to San Diego. Why not both? And Vegasbergen's taking the lead back here into the S's. Told you he was just playing with him. Fucking crying about road courses. Boo fucking who. And I love Brad Keselowski said, we got too many. I'm like, yeah, you just suck at them, dude, and your career's almost over anyway, so shut up. It's like, you ain't going to be driving in a couple of years. We shouldn't listen to you on how there's too many road courses. Fucking Busher won Watkins Glen last year. Get good, bro. I think 4 to 6 is fine. You could do more, but I wouldn't want to have too many. I said when they were racing the old car, I said if it was up to me, a third of the schedule would be road courses because that old car was really good on road courses. The current Cup car is decent. Like the tire situation made it better, and I've heard a lot of drivers say, yeah, the road course tire they run in Cup now is really good. But the old car was obviously better, and back then I was like, dude, we should be running like 8 to 10 a year because that old car was so fucking good on road courses. It was a lot like this Xfinity car is. And once they got the tire good on the next gen car for road courses, it massively improved. I thought the race last week was really good. They probably should have thrown a caution for Cody Ware smashing the damn wall, and then Tyler Reddick probably would have fucked up and won because he had way fresher tires. But I'm kind of glad the caution didn't come out because Shane deserved to win. Bowman could have been in the same position Reddick was in at the end of that race if Bubba didn't fuck around for five. All that shit between Bubba and Bowman, that was Bubba's fault. Bubba was being a jackass, and I think that's why afterwards he wasn't even mad. Bowman was confused, and Bubba wasn't even mad because it was Bubba's fault. Zillage putting the pressure on Vegasbergen again. I do think IndyCar needs more ovals. I would say that. Oh, and I'm proud of myself. I slept till almost 1 today. Funny how when Chase Elliott started winning road courses, we need more road courses. We need more road courses. We need more road courses. I'd like to see more road courses. Then we get more road courses. Well, no, there's too many. And it's just because Chase ain't winning them now. Chase is still good at them, but he's probably like 5th best now because Vangesbergen's better than him. Larson's better than him. Bell's better than him. So Chase is probably like the 5th best road racer now. I'd say AJ's better than him. Eckes pitted. It's tough for IndyCar because those big ovals are a safety issue. But God, the racing's so good when they go there. My whole life, I've just heard people bitch about road courses. Like, the boomers don't like road courses. My entire life, they've bitched about it. And then they try to do this thing, well, that guy sucks. He only wins on road courses. Yeah, you mean the one discipline of racing that requires more skill and ability than any other? Oh, wow, he can only win on those. What a shame. I like how they try to use that as some big disqualifier. Ah, he only did that on road courses. Yeah, and it's impressive as fuck.
Seems like he's able to drive this car at 90% and have the pace that everyone else is at 100%.
Watching the back and forth of the front.
Yeah, Shane just got a good run off of turn four. Put it inside into seven.
She's side by side through the S's, and eventually something has to give through here. You don't want to be side by side too long through here. They somehow got away with it, that was just showing you the skill they have. Usually, if two cars go side by side through there, there's consequences.
My whole life, I was fascinated by road courses because they only did them twice a year when I was growing up, and I was like, man, these races are always really cool. Why don't we do more of these? I was my whole life, dude. I swear to God, I was like, why don't we do more of these? These were cool.
Yeah, SVG not typically one to give a lot of car feedback during a race run. He typically saves that for the caution breaks, but he did come on the radio right before that pass on Father and said,
Oh,
"It was
I
a curve on the left rear." But we talked about this yesterday. Crew chief Corey Shane has remarked how SVG is so good with his racecraft on road courses that he a lot of times can make up for the things that the car might be lacking.
I know you guys were talking a lot about lap times at Chicago whenever I was watching it, but if you look, even Mayer's keeping pace. He's within a tenth of the leaders, and then you look at fourth hunt back there over a second off. Wow. And look at the difference, right? Mayer second and a half back of the leaders, but Love almost 6 seconds behind in fourth place. And then the other thing you start thinking about here is the opportunity to flip the stage. If you're not within 30 seconds, you probably don't feel comfortable doing it because you don't lose a lap. And it's because these two are just setting a blistering pace at the front and not getting out of the gas. I didn't mean to interrupt you, Adam, but I'm watching two cars just absolutely sideways there to turn 10. Zillage got the inside curve, which is so dangerous to touch that curve. He got very close to SVG. SVG ended up putting the left rear out in the dirt on the late exit. That can get super sketchy. If you go too far out there, you can actually lose the race car. These two, they're pushing each other right now.
I feel like Connor is making Shane run a lot harder than what he wants to right now.
How about the three at the front have combined to win 10 of the last 13 races on the road at the
That's an
Xfinity
impressive
Series.
stat right
Big
there.
time. Halfway home, stage one. Haven't said Sheldon Creed's name today.
People watching this fucking awesome race here. Do I think I would have been a good road ringer? Well, look at me in the video games. The number one thing I think about for NASCAR 25 is as soon as NASCAR 25 comes out, I'm like, I got to get good on the road courses. Because in every NASCAR game, I'm a goddamn stud on road courses. I know there are people better than me, but I can honestly say in my whole life, of all the people I've ever played video games with, online or otherwise, nobody can touch me on a road course.
Just to gain track position later and all of that. It doesn't necessarily work against you if you have to make a pit stop now.
A lot of it is mentality. You got to embrace this kind of thing, and you'll be good at it. You'll stand a much better chance of being good at it if you embrace it and see it as a challenge. I like seeing people challenge. That's why I like these races. Gets people out of their comfort zone. They can piss and moan about Vangersbergen or whoever winning all they goddamn want, but like I said, it's a skill issue. What's stopping you from being as good as he is? It's like everybody in this field, in the field tomorrow, has driven a cup car on a road course more than Shane Vangersbergen. So why can't they be as good as he is? They've driven these cars more than him on these types of tracks. Why can't they be as good as him? Skill issue. You guys were pretty decent at Watkins Glen.
Jesse Love is pulling the sixth. This is home racetrack. Grew up in Menlo Park, California, 72 miles from here. Top five, just past the halfway point of the opening stage. Van Gisbergen, Zillage, Mayer,
Somebody fuck up. Oh, Brandon Jones.
turn 11 in Sonoma.
I would say, what is stopping you from being as good as him? You've driven these cars more than him. And he's beatable. He didn't win the Indy Road course when he raced there. He didn't win the Indy Road course. He didn't win Watkins Glen, and he didn't win Sonoma the times he's been. He hasn't won COTA either. He didn't even really sniff a win at COTA, so he's beatable. For a second, my orange milkshake from Cookout tasted funny. I was like, what the fuck? Take NASCAR to Monaco. I dare you. Oh shit! Did you guys see the onboard camera of when Cody Ware hit the wall last week at Chicago? The in-car camera. The fucking he lunges forward and the goddamn steering wheel basically goes through the firewall. It's like what the fuck? Yeah, I think it's the Cup car in particular was modeled to be like a IMSA. It's more like a IMSA car and a V. It's like a combination of an IMSA car, a V8 supercar, and a NASCAR Cup car. It was like a combination of those three. Had elements of all three, and something about it just suited him. But hell, look at him in the fucking Xfinity car. The Xfinity car is completely different. He's waxing everybody's ass, which tells me he'd have been just fine in the old car. He'd be doing the same damn thing in the old car.
Pit road here, the Whelen number 2 Chevy is about more than speed today. It carries the names of fallen law enforcement officers as part of Whelan's ongoing partnership with the National Law
Yeah,
Enforcement
maybe we
Association.
shouldn't go to Monaco, but fuck, it would be cool to see one, Tom.
Is proud to honor on his car. Here's Carla Metz.
Yeah, and the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial Fund is dedicated to honoring the fallen and
Fuck the
lost in
police.
law enforcement and making it safer for those who serve. Whelan's partnership with this fund and their annual tribute card has been a powerful tradition, each one carrying
Lick the boot.
real names engraved into the National Memorial in DC. To learn more,
You know, for a sport that prides itself on people saying, we're badasses, we're outlaw, we're southern, da da da, they sure like to kiss government ass a lot, don't they?
I believe it was in the state of Alabama, but did a really good job of sending the message.
Oh, Adam Alexander, fuck the state of Alabama in particular.
I talked before the break about this being his home track. These issues going to end this afternoon. Yeah, most likely some sort of rear-end issue here, possibly a broken track bar mount, which happens at the road course all the time. As you see, Riley Herbst here on pit road, 5 to go.
I've seen the comment,
Open right now.
by having races in Canada and Mexico, you're taking chances away from people to go see the races they want to see. Motherfucker, the other 34 a year ain't enough. The 30 plus races we run in the United States in the Cup Series alone ain't enough. You can't let one or two go to Canada or Mexico or somewhere. Fuck off.
All right. Well, that gives you the game plan if it all goes to plan.
I hope every year they announce Montreal. Mexico got Montreal's fucking race date. They Montreal got outbid by Mexico City. That pissed me off because I like Montreal better. Although Mexico was fun.
So you flip the stage, you come before the stage ends, and then when others pit, at the end of the stage, you cycle to the front. It's a game of a leapfrog, the back and forth, the strategy on a road course. And we talk about doing it inside of 5 laps to go. We'll close pit road with 2 to go on the stage. So you have to get your service done prior to that. And most are going to do it with 3 to go because they're too far back to wait for 2 to go with these guys out front just pulling away from the pack.
Christopher, you mentioned earlier that I'm just blown away right now. We're seeing other cars struggle with fall off. We've heard of some tire issues out there. These two, on the other hand, have set their fastest laps just within the last 3 laps and continue to be more than a second to a second and a half.
After 17 laps on tires, Vangesberger and Zilich are running their fastest laps.
Confident after that Arco West win yesterday. In fact, the team said that is exactly what this driver needed after the up and down season that they've had. William, though, saying he needs drive and side bite, so they will make a slight adjustment, Dylan. Justin Allgaier is in as well, right side of the screen, like many others, just reporting that he needs forward drive. He said the left rear is smoked. They're going to change 4 tires at fuel and make an adjustment on the 7.
Allgaier, the reigning champ.
You know what my weakness is on road courses? I just fucking destroy the left front tire. I don't know if it's a fucking NASCAR heat / NASCAR rivals specific problem, but I kill that left front tire. I need to make a video series called Grinds My Gears. You know what really grinds my gears? Oh, when it comes to NASCAR stuff and like the NASCAR boomer fans and all that, oh god, I rant for days on how stupid these fucking people are.
Over the course of this run, he did that pretty well and hung with SVG, who's at the right of the screen and headed up pit road. 4 tires and fuel for the 88. Yeah, and SVG has the very last box on pit road. He was reporting no rear grip, no rear laterate, and he said it's worse on the right-hander, so they'll look to give him a slight adjustment to give him a little bit more stability. Take those 4 fresh Goodyear tires and Sunoco fuel. You see the chassis adjustment there.
The sport of NASCAR,
Pit road between SVG.
founded on breaking the law, running from the police, and not liking the police. Well, now it's, let's pray for all these cops. What the fuck have we become?
Business in the exchange. It's Connor Zilich that jumps in front of the 9.
And you pointed out the most amazing part about this is with the way they stretched that lead, and since we heard that radio, the 88 wanting to pit here, or not wanting to stay out, they stretched so much, Christopher, that they basically had the ability to pit and still come out and get stage point. Zilich right now in 9th. That is the best of both worlds.
The gear shifts thing, you just got to get in the habit.
You know, last week it
It's muscle memory.
the cup race.
Like
Shane Van Gisbergen
I was doing my NASCAR rivals season that I'm in the middle of,
finished 11th in this
and I got to Sonoma, and I think my lap times I was running like 112s to 114s or something, and then after about 5 laps it was 110, 110, 110, 109, 109, 110, and that was just me getting in a rhythm and picking up pace.
drivers that need points there in particular.
The problem, the mistake most people make with road courses is they try too hard. It's sort of the same thing with tracks like Martinsville. People try way too hard.
To get some of those playoff points when there's some
You got to slow down to go fast. The slower you are in the center of a corner on a road course or at a place like Martinsville, the faster you can be coming off. You got to slow down to go fast. You can't overdrive this shit.
Adam, my crew chief, and I, we talk all the time whenever we come into
You will pick up speed by just finding a consistent pace without pushing it.
track position, but I will say there's a big difference between winning the stage and running second and getting that playoff point for winning.
Mayer building that insurance policy over the cut line. He didn't necessarily need the points, but he doesn't have a win. He's not locked in, but at plus 149, I think there's little doubt he'll be a part of the championship equation when we get to the fall.
And I apologize to anybody last week who watched my Xfinity stream afterwards. Nobody watched it during, really. But anybody who watched it after, I didn't give a fuck about the race. I was watching the Ozzy concert because fucking Guns N' Roses and Metallica and Ozzy and Black Sabbath were playing. And I was like, I ain't turning this shit off. So through most of that race, I was like, oh, look, Metallica's doing this. Oh, look, Guns N' Roses doing this. Oh, there's Ozzy. That was $30 well spent to watch that live stream last week of the Black Sabbath Ozzy festival thing. Last week, Ozzy Osbourne played his final concert, and Black Sabbath did as well. And they had a big day-long festival, and it started at like 10 a.m. and went all day. It was Mastodon, Rival Sons, Anthrax, Hailstorm, Lamb of God, Alice in Chains, Gojira, Pantera, Tool, Slayer, Guns N' Roses, Metallica, Ozzy, and then Black Sabbath. And it was fucking awesome. And I didn't think I'd cry. I didn't even consider that. I like when it comes to the Ozzy part, I'm like, okay, this is Ozzy's final concert. He can't walk. I know he's gonna sit in a chair and sing on stage. I'm like, well, that's fucking cool. But I'm like, is this really gonna be good? And then it got to be time for Ozzy's show, and I was like, oh man, this is fucking fun as hell. And then everybody in the crowd's fucking crying. And then Ozzy started crying. He was singing "Mama, I'm Coming Home," and he started crying while he was singing it. I was like, damn, man, this hurts. It hurts to watch. Like, it was fun to watch, loved hearing it, but man, it was sad at times. And then Black Sabbath came out, and you got fucking Bill Ward on drums, who's 78 years old and has neuropathy. You got Ozzy in a chair. He can't even fucking walk. But they played their asses off. It was fun. The coolest part for me was each band that played would play a couple of their own songs, but then they would all either do a Ozzy song or a Black Sabbath song. And I think Guns N' Roses and Metallica stole the show because Guns N' Roses and Metallica did multiple Black Sabbath songs, and they picked like really obscure, unpopular Black Sabbath songs. Guns N' Roses did fucking Never Say Die, Junior's Eyes, and Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. Metallica did Hole in the Sky and Johnny Blade. I'm like, nobody knows those songs except diehard Ozzy or Black Sabbath fans. It's fucking fun as hell, though. You had to pay $30 and you got to watch the live broadcast of it. And it was on during the Xfinity race. I shouldn't have even bothered streaming that Xfinity race. But I see suddenly this week people are kind of interested again. So, hi. Didn't even see who won the stage. Oh, yeah, Sam Mayer did. Well, that's inconsequential because Zilich and Vangesbergen. Zilich is going to be the leader here, it looks like. He was in front of Vangesbergen there. Ozzy's got Parkinson's disease. And a couple of years ago, he had about 4 or 5 years ago, he decided to get a neck surgery done. And they botched the surgery. And then he was diagnosed with Parkinson's. So between the neck surgery going wrong and the Parkinson's disease, he's losing the ability to walk. He can't walk anymore. And he had concerts and stuff planned, but COVID hit. And he said, he said the pandemic, he saw it as a blessing in disguise. He's like, good, I'll have my neck surgery and I'll get better. And when all this is over, I'll get back on the road. Well, he didn't get better. And now he can't walk. He can get up and take a few steps and use a cane, but as far as doing concerts and standing on stage, like, he can't do it. So he did the show last week. They decided he wants to do one final concert, and he can't do a full length concert. He just, even in the chair, his neck hurts so bad he can't do a full concert. So last week he got up, he did 5 songs with his band. And then after that, they took a break, and then he came back out with Black Sabbath, and they did 4 songs. So he did 9 songs altogether with like a 30-minute break in between, because he did his own band, then he did Black Sabbath. And to make a big event, they had all the other bands, Metallica and Guns N' Roses and all those people. So the fans got to just see good music all day long, and then it led up to seeing Ozzy one last time.
Sammy Smith finished 4th in that stage, and
Just one of the best fucking days ever.
Pit road. This is the same song and dance you've heard from about everybody today. Lacking rear grip. He also said, "I really need
Ozzy wanted to get out of that damn chair so bad. I saw him several times go to pull himself up because he wanted to stand up.
Has that light pursuit record all day for Brandon Jones. Two numbers, too loose to start there by the end of the run. A number three, too loose. He's had no rear grip at all. He'll look for some stability there with that chassis adjustment. You see, four fresh Goodyear tires, Snowgo fuel for stage one winner. Stan Mayer losing overall lateral grip. He said the biggest thing, he's sliding the rears in both the right and left-handers. You see him there on the right of your screen. They will make a track car adjustment.
And now the race off Progressive Pit Road. Brandon Jones in front of Quapple and Mayer. Mayer goes two in the wrong direction. Creed
It was so.
and all of these drivers gonna
I can't believe I cried. I cried my eyes out. You can't hear me on stream because it was a quiet cry, but I was sobbing.
Cancer isn't me.
And I was doing fine. I was like, Ozzy came out on stage, like, oh, fuck yeah, it's going to be cool as hell. And he sang so well. That took me, I was like, damn, he can still sing pretty damn well. And then they got to the second song was Mr. Crowley. I started crying during Mr. Crowley. And then everybody started crying during Mama, I'm Coming Home. Because, like I said, Ozzy started crying. Still think Metallica stole the show. They did Hole in the Sky by Black Sabbath. They did Creeping Death, For Whom the Bell Tolls, Johnny Blade by Black Sabbath, and then they finished with Battery and Master of Puppets. And Metallica was the last band that played before Ozzy came out. I saw Lars posted a video afterwards. Lars was hanging out after the show, and he was sitting in the crowd in the empty seats. And he was saying, man, he was like, man, today is one of the coolest days of our lives, man. It was so. He said it was just so fun to see all their old friends because all the bands there all know each other. Like Guns N' Roses and Metallica go way back. And Lars said it was good to hang out with the Guns N' Roses guys again. And he said he was wore out because he said did a lot of crying. He said we cried off and on all day long. And I was like, well, I'm glad it wasn't just you guys. Like we was all crying. One thing we learned last week during that live stream was, man, Ozzy songs are hard to sing because almost every band did at least one Black Sabbath or Ozzy song, and all the singers were like struggling with it. They all played their shit well, but like Metallica, like James can't sing as high as Ozzy could back in the day. James is up there singing "Hole in the Sky," and I'm like, damn, he sounds like he's hurting himself trying to fucking hit the notes. What are my thoughts on the charter situation? I honestly don't even have thoughts on it because I'm just so done with it. I'm just kind of like wait and see what happens because this legal process is going to be very, very long. The judge already fucking hammered that. Like NASCAR right now has got the advantage, but the judge was getting on to them. He was like, "How much longer do you guys want to keep this shit going? Like, you're not doing yourselves any favors by keeping this going." I think he said it to both NASCAR and the teams involved in the lawsuit. The judge was like, if you guys want to keep throwing stones in the glass house that you both live in, I guess we can keep going, but this ain't going to do anybody any good the longer this goes. NASCAR's not going to win the PR battle, that's for sure. But you'd be surprised. Get on social media and see all the people cheering for NASCAR just because they don't like Denny Hamlin. They're going like, good, huh? Take the charters away. And it's like, you're literally cheering for the Nazis. But, I mean, that's what most people are doing nowadays. They're just cheering for the Nazis. People are rooting for NASCAR just because they don't like Denny Hamlin. And I'm like, you small brain hick fucking morons. Like, don't you know what this means? Like, how important this case is? Maybe there'll be a Blue Chew 10 at Darlington, and I can get some of those and try them out.
is locked into the playoffs. So all this cycles back to Shane Van Gisbergen on the front row with Connor Zilisch. Zilisch going to be the control car here because he won that battle in the green flag pit stop exchange. 11 drivers stayed on track. They're the ones that had flipped the stage. Brandon Jones won the race off pit road prior to the choose. He was back there in the 12th position. Ready to start.
Yeah, they don't like Denny,
Sonoma, California. It's the
and they don't like Bubba, so they're rooting for NASCAR to fuck 2311 over, even though it's going to fuck everybody over. Zilisch is the leader, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, they're dragging that shit out through December and beyond. We'll see. 2311 could lose their charter status as soon as Dover. I think that's next week. And they'll have to race as an open team. But I think 2311, they did good because worst case scenario was they would have lost their charter status when this shit started. And they would have had to have raced this entire year uncharted. Now they might have to race like less than half the season uncharted. But they can keep hopefully dragging it out long enough to hold on to their status. Oh my God. Oh! I thought Van Gisbergen was going to cut that corner and fuck up and spin Zilisch. Yeah, I buy the theory that Van Gisbergen has 3 feet somehow. Look at the block from Zilisch. Good God. Zilisch just blocking him and just parking it. Zilisch killed his own fucking corner entry just to block Van Gisbergen because he's still mad about last week. I don't think he has a right to be mad. He brought it on himself. But the way he's racing today, he's got a point to prove. He's being a dick to Van Gisbergen. He's not being dirty. He's just running him a lot harder than he probably would otherwise had Van Gisbergen not run into him last week. This is why I wanted to bet on a parlay of Van Gisbergen winning both races, but I'm like, Zilisch is so pissed off at him, he's just going to fuck him over. Like, as long as Zilisch can stay close to him, Van Gisbergen's going to have a hard time, and I wouldn't be surprised if Zilisch just flat out spun him out at the end of the race to win it. Like, not junk him, but spin him out, knock him out of the way. So that's why I didn't make any bet whatsoever. Oh man, there are too many road courses. Look how good the racing is. It's so boring how good this is. No, guys, there's too many road courses. You can't be enjoying this. There's just too many. How fuck is William Sawalich third? Breaking it down for Zilisch where Van Gisbergen's way better than him, and the areas where he might be a little better than Van Gisbergen. Through the S's, down the hill, up through turn 11, Zilisch might have a slight edge, but everywhere else, Van Gisbergen's eating him alive, and they were just telling him. By the way, kids, Connor Zilisch is going to be a full-time Cup driver next year. He's pretty good on road courses too. He's gonna figure it out. He's gonna figure that Cup car out, and he'll be just like Vangersbergen is right now.
Into the race at Chicago, he said, "I've got to be aggressive."
Oh, dude, I'm so fed up with it because I've heard it all year long. And lately, we're on this run lately where we've got a lot of road courses. Like Mexico was like less than a month ago. You had Chicago last week, Sonoma this week. Why? Because oh god, there's too many road courses. Because most of the road courses are around the same time of year, except for Coda and the Roval. Coda's at the start of the year. The Roval's in fall. By the way, I'm going to the Roval. My dad said yesterday he wants to go, so I guess we're all going.
And here's Sam Mayer, the driver that was first when we came down at the end of the stage and made our pit stops. He's back there at 14th, making up a lot of ground. Now, I think he maybe got sort of possibly lost some track to that restart exchange. He was closer to the top 10 when we went back green, and now he's trying to get back to the field and sort his way through. You talk about somebody else that's lost some ground here. Corey Day was one of those drivers that came in prior to the stage entry, but he was speeding when he made his green flag pit stop.
Caden, I heard it might be Jesse Love. For some reason, Jesse Love was the rumor I heard that he's got the deal with Penske. Whoa, Shane. He didn't give Zilich a chance to throw that stupid block that time.
That time, Zilich just keeps getting real loose there. Shane gets him all the thumbs up.
Did Shane Vangersbergen just give him a thumbs up out the window while they're side by side? He did. They came out of turn 11 and they're side by side shifting up through the gears, and Shane's got his hand out the window going, "Good job, mate."
William Sarange won the ARCA West race yesterday. Has been really good on the road this year in Xfinity competition as a rookie, and he's hanging around with two studs out front. 9:88:18 leading the way in Sonoma.
For pain in multiple spots like here, here, or here, Salon Pass patches stick firmly and remove comfortably once your pain is gone. Salon Pass. It's good.
Motherfucker's driving one-handed. He's paying you compliments while he's kicking your ass. Would you guys want to watch me and Alex play Pro Skater later if he wants to play again? It's not that exciting, but I mean, we just skate around. We play the little games and stuff, like get the high score, first to get the high combo, graffiti, or the hide and seek level. There's like a new game mode called Hawk where each player has like 90 seconds to go around the level and hide letters, and then the match starts and you both have to find each other's letters, and whoever finds the most letters of the other player gets the most points. You have to like pick places to hide your shit. It's really funny. Mmm. 71 just got spun out. Look at fucking Daniel Dye. Daniel Dye's a fucking idiot. He dodged the wreck, but he doesn't even slow down for the shit. He came flying through there at full speed and just drove off the track. God, Daniel Dye sucks. I'm sorry. Any special stages like the Kiss concert level? Well, there's a pinball machine level that's new. That's kind of the big special stage in this one. You're skateboarding on a giant pinball machine, and when you look up, you can see a giant Tony Hawk looking down on you while he's playing pinball. That's a cool level. There's little hidden areas. There's Skater Island from Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. If you jump off the pirate ship outside the contest area, you land in Bikini Bottom. And then there's a new level called Movie Set, and you can jump down in the sewer, and there's like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles lair down there. You'll see. I'll probably try talking. Let me message him right now, actually, and see if he wants to do it later. Message him. after the race do you? Oh, that was Ellis that got spun. I didn't even notice that. Do you think Ty Dillon's going to go all the way and win the tournament?
The chance to win a brand new Pit Boss grill. Scan the QR code to see the pin post on the CW Sports Facebook account for rules and more details. It's been a perfect day. Lots of fun here in CW Sports. Happy to bring you coverage of the Pit Boss Food Max 250. 19th race of the year. Great race front of the field, but we've had some good battles all through.
Yeah, there's not much you can do, but when you jump off the pirate ship on Skater Island, you land in Bikini Bottom, and there's like a couple of skateboard ramps, and you can see SpongeBob, Squidward, and Patrick's houses in the background, but there's not much down there. I think they should do an entire Bikini Bottom level. Or, in the next Tony Hawk game, do Bam's house. Because Bam's house has a skate park and all kinds of shit at it. They could do a fucking Bam Margera's mansion level.
Changes we saw in terms of giving the 9 cars more lateral grip have worked because he's able to get a bit of separation there for Connor Zillage, but they're only about half a second apart. That's not a lot.
Looking at our scoring bumper, it's been a junior motorsports day, right? And all their cars performing. We talk about the top two, but
I'm going to pay Austin Hill a compliment. Since nobody was in my stream last week during the Cup race. Austin Hill got a top 10 at the Chicago Street Race, the Cup race. He got a top 10. Legitimate top 10. Austin Hill's getting to be solid on road courses. Oh my God. He might have more than one trick now, guys. Because we know he's only good at Daytona, Atlanta, and Talladega. Maybe now he'll be like, I don't know, all right on road courses because he's actually pretty decent at them. Look at this fucking 3 wide here with Mayer passing Quapple and Harrison Burton at the same time. That was nice. Mayer's pretty good on road courses. Just the Haas team kind of sucks.
Sonoma, it's sort of new construction because the road course tire that we've used the last couple of years did have some occasional issues with delamination and blisters. We saw a photo of what the first tire looked like a mix of either a blister or delamination, where the sort of the rubber starts to peel off the tire like an orange peel a little bit. And to have that happen twice, though, obviously that can occasionally be a setup for a driver issue, but to have that level of a tire issue back to back for not many laps, that's very odd.
Guys, we were talking about the strategy before we had the completion of stage one. Sam Mayer clearly looked like the third best car, and since the start of stage two, I don't think he's gone anywhere.
Yeah, he got a top 10 in the Cup race, and it was legitimate. And also, Cody Ware was 14th, legitimately 14th, until the brake rotor exploded and he crashed. Cody Ware was going to get top 15 on a road course legitimately.
they have slowly, methodically worked their way up, and he's now up to 17th in the running board. And when you talk about, Taylor Gray and everything that's happening around the cut line, every position is a point. We know how tight this thing can be once we reach the end of the regular season in September. You got to go get it. And you see the points as they run. Came in 8 above the cut line, now plus lot 5 over Harrison Burton.
They run ahead the other yellow-black car there, Jeff Burton, right now. They kind of mix it up.
The bubble battle for the Xfinity playoffs is good. Creed, Burton, Gray, Harrison, Burton, and Sieg. That's actually a good battle. I'm pretty sure Quapple and Mayer are set on points.
That emoji? Boom. More math coming up. We're talking strategy when we return.
Cody Ware's getting a lot better. I don't think he'll ever be that good, but he's greatly improved. And for the cars and the team he's driving for, I think he's done quite well this year. He was going to get a top 15 last week, and then the brake rotor exploded. Yeah, I was just about to say what you said about Taylor Gray. It's like when I realized Taylor Gray is only barely above the cut line, I said, oh, well, he was going to win Martinsville, and some fucking hack ran him over for no reason at all. Literally no reason at all. And then the hack that ran him over couldn't even hang on and win the race himself because he's a fucking scrub. Whose one win this year is only because Jesse Love got disqualified at Rockingham. Zillage and Vangersbergen all day long. This is really impressive that Zillage can stay with him. Vangersbergen cannot get away from him. He's better than Zillage. He's just good enough to get in front of him and hold him off, but he can't get away from him. Oh yeah, so I was like, I did what I had to do. I had to do it. It's like actually, you didn't have to. My God, it's a Shooter McGavin commercial.
Actually, make it a Happy Gilmore meal.
Shooter. It's Shooter's tour.
Stage 2, Sonoma, California, CW Sports, bringing you the Pitbull Smooth Max 250. Connor Zillage back in the race lead. Shane Van Gisbergen to second. The duo from Junior Motorsports is combined to lead 32 laps today. And the only laps they didn't lead is when they made their pit stops flipping stage 1. Alex LeMay making an unscheduled stop here. He sees some smoke, and that thing's not where it needs to be.
You heard it from Jesse Love, the broken rear end.
Alex LeMay's got a rear end issue. You can see the rear. I think it's an axle.
There you see the axles are.
The axle's fucked on Alex LeMay's car.
Just got confirmation.
Who's Shooter McGavin? Oh, you've never seen Happy Gilmore, have you?
Bobby Dodd.
This guy doesn't know who Shooter McGavin is. Oh, Chris Wright spun out, but because we're on a road course, it's not a caution. So there's your weekly Chris Wright performance update.
It was for the straight stage break, but we're having a few things happen that would make you think, oh, we might get a yellow here. 8 to go. Brad Perez with a 45.
And just to go tick deeper into Alex LeMay's issue, Fisher, you and I were just talking about some of the curves here since they replayed this place have become really aggressive and they really shocked the race car.
Yeah, now Zillage is starting to open up a gap on Shane. That's crazy.
Still pretty delicate race cars. They may be 3,400-pound behemoths, but they don't like getting into those curves too hard. And that's what can happen, similar to happened to Alex LeMay.
Yuki, I'm the same way. When I see a car up on blocks or on a jack stand and somebody's under it, I'm like, oh god, anxiety.
shows you his feet. Because I believe, Jim, earlier in the race, you mentioned how he felt like the left rear was low on air pressure to start the race. He knew that because obviously could be compared to the 88, and that's one thing that you'll talk about with a stock car on a road course, especially these Xfinity Series cars, is keeping the rear tires on them. That's where you start to lose drive off, you lose speed, you lose the ability to put the throttle down. The car doesn't want to change direction as well, and it just saps speed. Longevity on a road course in terms of speed in a stock car is all about keeping the rear tires on.
I find it interesting that he is asking about the setup changes. So there are really two different kinds of drivers. You have a guy that doesn't know anything about the race car and is just going to give the team feedback and let the team make their decisions. But Shane, after talking to him and listening to him, he's definitely the guy that's more in tune with what's going on. He's asking what they're doing to the car, and he clearly knows a thing or two about getting his car dialed in, and he can provide really good feedback for that.
Which one did you say you are?
I am hands off.
All right,
I
yep.
put all of the trust in my team, let them make the decisions, and I'll tell them what I'm feeling.
Well, you're a guy on the pit box. He's got a decent
I've got
track
a pretty
record.
good
Pretty smart.
Yeah. I've seen
Shane's just got to make it 2 more laps and he can pit.
You're right there with Sheldon Creed. We're 5 laps to go on the stage. So we've reached that window where drivers could make a pit stop to flip it. Now, the one thing I'll say, you flip stage 2, you're right on the edge of that fuel window. So some question marks of who will run it long, who will flip it. But stage points out there to be had. And that's why I referenced Sheldon Creed when I said that. Toyota onboard camera riding with the rookie Dean Thompson.
And it does put you in a really tight position if you do flip this stage. And I'm just sort of looking at where Zilich and Ginsburg and are compared to the rest of the field. If they get as large a gap as they had in the first stage, were they able to pit and basically come out in 9th and 11th and not, have given up too much track position whatsoever. So I wonder, if that was a possibility here. But I think when you look at the fuel situation, to make sure you probably want to go to stage 2.
When you talk about flipping it and needing cautions in the final stage to get home on fuel, this race doesn't feel like you're going to get caught, right? That could be the kiss of death. Hey, Will Rogers in the race, driving the 70 for Coke Family Racing. He won an ARCA race here.
Shout out to Will Rogers. Speaking of Will Rogers suck in Pittsburgh this year? I don't know. I mean, Pittsburgh sucks, but Will Rogers suck. I'm not surprised you hadn't seen Blazing Saddles. That's way before your time. But I'm really surprised you hadn't seen Happy Gilmore. Watch Happy Gilmore. It's funny. Shooter McGavin. Sage Karam's in the garage with the window net down. Kind of forgot he was in this race.
Unfortunately had an engine failure in practice qualifying, and then now has had a transmission issue here at Sonoma. Had great speed yesterday. This car always has great speed. We see the 21 of Austin Hill on pit road. Dylan, looks like they are taking the risk to flip the stage.
They are, and it's been a challenging weekend for them. Didn't have the car they wanted yesterday, and it's been a work in progress again today to get the balance right. Austin just said he wants more to lean on at the back of the car.
Pit road is a busy, busy place. Here comes the 88 and the 9 to pit road at the same time. 88 won the battle in stage 1. And he's the current leader now with a nice gap, so they shouldn't give up a spot here to Shane. I've never watched Saving Private Ryan all the way through. I know all the memes from it. If I haven't seen a movie, chances are I know the memes from it.
June was a good month to him as far as winning stages and in position to do it again. Points today. Took advantage last week in Chicago. Came in even with the cut line. Went to plus 30. And he's running fourth right now. So a real good opportunity for him to exit Sonoma with a great point today. The California driver. Home to go to the stage.
How that? Brandon Jones going to get a stage win. Well, probably. All guys within a second of him. Let's see how this last lap goes. Zilich is up to 7th. Vangersbergen is 10th. Good God. Allgaier looked like he was going to hit that wall head on. EO, were you doing okay over there? You're acting like a crackhead. What you doing, EO? Let me see if I'm hungry enough to eat this food I got. My appetite again is just weird lately, man. Of course, I did sleep till almost 1 today. I probably threw some things off. Oh yeah, I gotta remember wrestling's on tonight. Goldberg's last matches tonight, guys. Oh my god. Hopefully he gets kicked in the head and has a stroke like he did fucking Bret Hart. I got some barbecue sandwich from Cookout. Good, no slaw on it, just how I like it. I don't know why anybody would ever want to ruin a perfectly good barbecue sandwich by putting slaw on it. Cookout puts like Texas Pete or something on their barbecue sandwiches. It's pretty good. disappointed in myself that I'm not hungry enough to just devour the sandwich. I'm eating it slow.
Series is brought to you by GoodRx. For simple, smart savings on your prescriptions, check GoodRx. Credit One Bank, NASCAR American Express card. And by Golden Corral. Golden Corral honors our nation's heroes. Glad you're with us on a Saturday afternoon from Sonoma, California. Ready for the final stage here. First our race break brought to you by Safelite, the auto glass expert. It's been the Zillage Van Gisbergen show today.
Trading blows at the front of the field. Haymakers at one point. And even this is a nice dive here. A lock of the winners. They just keep going back and forth. And at one point we had a thumbs up. Big battle from SVG to Connor Zillage. They're just having fun. Oh, here's a water bottle for you. Doesn't need that. A little bit of deja vu from last week. That's a nice water bottle. Just toss out like that.
Parker's going to go walk the track and look back later.
I usually wait till I get to the pits to give them those ones back, unless it's those little plastic ones. Hey, I don't want anymore, but that's,
Maybe if you drink from the same bottle that Shane Vangisbergen drank from, you'll get his road course ability.
In stage one and was back to seventh in stage two. And the other thing we noticed is just how easy Van Gisbergen was on his race car after he made the pit stop. Nothing on the line for him. And I'm not saying there's a lot on the line for Zillage, right? But when you're not chasing points and you know the 88's in front of you there, just let him go, live to fight another day.
right. You had a couple drivers like Austin Hill and Nick Sanchez who were actually clutching and coasting up the hill here in front of us outside our commentary box, saving fuel towards the after they flipped the stage and just trying to take care of the tires of that race car to be ready for this restart. So a couple drivers employing that strategy of knowing that a lot of these cars ahead of them are going to have to pit, and therefore they'll make that transition, just take care of the race car the best you can on those couple of those green flag laps, so it's the best position it can be for restart.
Outside the commentary box, it's very European.
Now, well, we're at Sonoma, wine country, Formula One-esque.
He never ceases to amaze me. That's Parker Kligerman. This Tuesday on NXT, it's an epic triple threat for who will be
Olivas going to be on. What about Sol Ruka? Is she going to be on there?
Luca Crucifino. The fate of the family is at stake. Don't miss that all-new NXT Tuesday, 8/7 Central. It's right here on the CW. Here's Dylan Welch.
Well, let's talk a little bit of strategy, and one thing that everybody has on their mind right now is fuel save. So even the cars that are going to pit here at the end of this stage are concerned about making it to the end of the race. The 7 team, Justin Allgaier, is one of those. Jim Coleman said, as soon as you leave the pit box, I need you to be in max save. And then Marty Lindley on the 88 of Zillage, who did flip that stage, said, our numbers have gotten worse, so we have to be really, really careful here over the course of this final stage. They pitted, obviously, a couple laps before these cars that are set to pit. So it's going to be interesting to see who does that well, and I think it's going to come right down to the wire to figure it out, Kim.
And Dylan, we heard the fixation from SVG about where his tire pressures were compared to the 88 after the last stop. The adjustment that was made. Here's what Corey Shane's crew team told his driver.
I got to open in line for your story. There once was a man from Nantucket whose dick was so big he could suck it. I'm kidding.
I'm happy for Corey Shea, the crew chief. He's won twice this year, one with Daniel Suarez in Mexico City and last week with Shane Van Gisbergen in Chicago. Progressive Pit Road is open. Brandon Jones leading them down, Dylan.
And Sammy Smith will peel off right here in the 8-car. Great stage points for them today, which was their goal. The car was way better. They've gotten it better with every pit stop, but Sammy just wants a little bit more rear grip. They'll do that with the chassis adjustment. Same for Justin Allgaier, said he wants 50% more forward drive than he has right now. They'll make some adjustments. And again, as we said, nice fuel save for the 7 from here on out.
I heard Tony Storm say it on AEW once.
Correct direction to Christopher's point. Brandon's been working diligently with Blake Cook and Trevor Lane on his road course craft. In terms of the car, he said barely had more grip.
Did he just say he's been working with Trevor Bain on road course ability?
Front turn, so they'll have to go back a little bit.
Who the fuck would do that?
13 drivers split the stage, so the race off Progressive Pit Road will be for a restart position outside the top 10. Jones holds serve. Priest delivering again. He goes
Guys, the real race is about to start. Stage 3 on a road course is the only stage that matters. Oh, I went to see Superman the other night, and it was really, really good. It's the only good Superman movie that's been made as long as I've been alive. You've been trying to come up with for a wrestling promotion. You playing universe mode, I'm guessing? Because I have no fucking ideas. My passion for wrestling right now is starting to die off again, slowly but surely. Because I heard that the big segment last night was to set up fucking Jelly Roll versus Logan Paul, and I'm just like, can you just fucking kill me, please? I guess it's gonna be a tag match: Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul versus Randy Orton and Jelly Roll. That still fucking sucks. What did Drew McIntyre do to deserve to be put in shit like that? For the incredible work he's done the last 8 years. Like, what the fuck? He's got to take a bump for Jelly Roll at SummerSlam. Yes, they're doing Jelly Roll versus Logan Paul, and they're involving Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre. Because somebody's got to know how to wrestle.
DW Sports coverage of the NASCAR Xfinity Series is brought to you by Max. Maximize your shopping power. Progressive. Save when you buy. And by Toyota. Let's go places. Ready for the final stage in Sonoma for the NASCAR Xfinity Series?
Man, I don't want to see. I don't give a fuck about Jelly Roll. Like, who is this for? Like, I don't want to watch Jelly Roll pretend to know how to wrestle. I don't. It sucks. And it's gonna suck. I don't want to see it. Just like I didn't want to see Travis Scott at WrestleMania. Like, who gives a fuck about these fucking people? They suck as artists. Jelly Roll's just famous because he's fat and got tattoos. Oh, wow. Big fat white dude that'll be dead by the time he's 40. Travis Scott weighs like 60 pounds, and I'm supposed to believe he's a badass. Like, fuck, man. The big payoff at WrestleMania was a Travis Scott run-in. All right. Zilich and Vegasbergen on the front row. 29 to go. You know what this race is going to be. It's a two-car race. Zilich is the leader. He picked the preferred lane here. Wow, Shane around the outside carried so much speed there. That shouldn't even be possible. Zilich cleared him. Fucking Sawalic's trying to stick his nose in here like he belongs. Shane again, great run around the outside on the exit of a corner. Ooh, Zilich four-wheel slide just ran the 9 a little wide. God, if they don't fuck around, if they don't quit fucking around, Sawalich is going to get in between them, and there you go. Sawalich just passed Vegasbergen for a second because the 88 kind of slid into Vegasbergen. Wow. All right, William Sawalich, let's see what you got. Stage 3 off to a good start for Zilich. It's been a trying year for the 18 team because Sawalich isn't good, but he's having a good race today. No shit, he's got the speed. They just said, well, he's always got speed. Yeah, he drives a Joe Gibbs Racing Xfinity car. You better have speed. 88 used up Vegasbergen just ever so slightly, and that gave Sawalich an opening to get by. Now let's see Sawalich hold Vegasbergen off in this damn corner. Mayer and Hill are side by side for fourth. Going into the S's, that's not ideal. That is not ideal. Mayer got ahead. Kind of shoved Mayer off there in 11. Didn't wreck him, but shoved him. We ain't seen a good front stretch wreck at Sonoma in a long time. We're due, aren't we? Sawalich is being a pest right now. Oh, here's the big move. I thought Shane would have done this the previous lap. He made that big dive at the top of the hill coming towards the S's. Oh, yeah, I forgot Sawalich won the ARCA race yesterday. Oh, wow, Eckes has a lot of damage. What the fuck? He's ass-packed somebody, and Sieg's got a bad tire rub. Big smoke. Whoa. Whoa. Sieg is off in the dirt. These idiots not... Chris Wright almost piled into the back of Eckes. Eckes pulled out wide to go to pit road, and Chris Wright followed him and almost crashed into him and swerved at the last second to miss him. Did you guys see that? Chris Wright's fucking stupid. The guy's going to the pits. He won an ARCA race. Yeah, big deal, right? Didn't Scott Speed used to win ARCA races, and he kind of sucked? Pretty sure Corey LaJoy's won an ARCA race before. 91 turn C, get a Brennan Poole there. Scott Speed never did live up to his last name. Shane is reeling in Zilich. They've been pretty even the whole race. Zilich has led a lot more than I thought he would, because last week Vangersbergen had his ass covered the whole race. Had to get it back at the end, but he really had him covered. Not like today, though. You're looking at a pissed off and bitter Connor Zilich, and it's getting the best out of him for sure. They should get Sydney Sweeney to do Blue Chew commercials. Blue Chew's going mainstream. It's the first time in my life I've ever seen a Blue Chew commercial. Yeah. That's a Blue Chew commercial, all right. If erections last longer than 4 hours, call more women. 39's running hot. He's blowing water, but he's on pit road, so.
Xfinity from Sonoma. Get a little reset, right? Maybe a little dinner, go to the beach, and then watch volleyball tonight. We look forward to it on CW, another good CW Sports Saturday. And I think we're getting the idea of what's occurring here between the leaders.
Yeah, I think the 88 and the 9 are both laying off. Running about the same pace, though. A little bit of fuel mileage because they pitted with what, 3 to go in the stage, and that's kind of pushing it to get to the end. Allgaier's in 8th, and he can make it. Allgaier's got more fuel than anybody in the top 10. He's got him beat by at least 5 laps on gas. Yeah, the two guys racing each other for a win have agreed, hey, let's both slow down here and save gas because we both know we're faster than everybody. So we can go slow here and try to save gas. Then later on we'll get back to fighting it out.
getting to the end of the race and making sure that you have fuel. But I don't know. From the driver's seat, it always seems like you're better off than what your crew chief tells you.
I'm just astounded at the number of crew chiefs you talk to that say, man, if you put
Everyone I spoke to said we're going to try it.
and we need cautions. And by the way, we're not getting any cautions. And then Marty Lindley says we're okay to the checker, which probably means they can drive.
Question is, if a caution comes out, would you pit? If a caution comes out before 15 to go, would you pit?
A celebration, old checkered flag across the Golden Gate Bridge, right? Gonna be 20 laps to go this time around. Austin Hill having a pretty good afternoon back there in seventh. Really good road racer. Here's their team radio.
Austin Hill says he's got nothing to lean on. He can't keep it on the track. He is starting to fade. He was like fourth. He's seventh now, about to be eighth because Allgaier's faster than him, and Allgaier's aggressive right now. He's got more than enough gas to make it. So yeah, Austin Hill's riding a struggle bus right now, and I don't feel sorry for him, so fuck him. He's going to lose two spots here. Here comes Allgaier and Taylor Gray. Well, he's fighting back on that outside, but boy, they're stacking up behind him. They're all just going to parade by him here in a minute. Hey, that Day guy in the 17's having a decent race. Jeremy Clements got spun out in turn 11. When's the Jelly Roll logo? Yeah, it's at SummerSlam. I can't remember the exact day for SummerSlam. It's in a few weeks. We'll probably learn a lot about SummerSlam tonight based on the result of Gunther versus Goldberg. And if Seth Rollins tries to cash in tonight or something, I don't know. I'm going to watch the Goldberg match tonight for the same reason I watched his match with The Undertaker a few years ago. I know it's going to suck, but it's such a train wreck. I want to see it. The 88 and 9 are cruising and they're driving away from everybody. They put a good 3 seconds on Sawalich while they're saving fuel. Let me look at lap times here. They're about half a second to a second off, fluctuating between half a second and a second off their best time. Tires are getting pretty old now because even when you're saving at a place like this, your tires are still going to wear. These fuckers will have a lot. They'll have a lot left at the end because they've been out front controlling the race and cruising, but it's still going to be no grip sliding around. Going to be fun when we get to the last 5 laps or so, I think.
Xfinity Series racing on a Saturday afternoon on CW. 17 laps to go. Connor Zillow's leading this thing. He's led 29, now 30 laps today. That's the most.
Connor Zilich.
He's led 24. But you do get the feeling now with the 16 remaining that this is the calm before the storm because everyone knows they got to take care of the fuel tank. They want to take care of those tires. Going to be the longest race.
The NASCAR 25 hype train should start up soon, right?
Things are going to ramp.
We're getting late in the year. Ain't the game supposed to come out in like September and we're in fucking July? Dale Jr. brought a fucking, I think, an Xbox build of NASCAR 25 to the Junior Motorsports shop and offices and was letting people try it. Sawalich is third. That's crazy. Still third with a comfortable gap back to fourth. If Sawalich doesn't fuck up like he's prone to do, at worst, he's looking at a top 5. I want to believe in NASCAR 25. I want to believe. I swear I want to believe. And Harrison Burton was top 15 and just got spun out in turn 11 and has a lot of right rear damage. And he was doing really well. Has some major contact into turn 11 from the looks of it. Jeez Louise. What the fuck? That's just ridiculous. Now Jebb's above the cut line by 17 as Harrison drops. It looked like Brandon Jones shoved the 17 into him pretty hard, harder than it seemed at first. But yeah, that was a lot of damage. Angus Bergen closing up on the 88 again. Every now and then he closes up to him. There's only 12 laps to go. Don't save gas uphill. Just ask Marco Sambros. Bell says they're picking up the pace. They're under half a second off their best lap now. And Vangersbergen is there. I think the 88's got the advantage. Unless Shane was just really, really saving a lot. To go. Can't believe how clean this race has been. The only cautions have been the stage cautions. Let me guess. It was boring. There was no cautions. There's too many road courses. Did I do my social media impression correctly? God, you hear them tires screeching into that corner. That wasn't happening a few laps ago. To go. Junior said SVG's move on Zilich last week was dirty. I disagree. Zilich did it to him first. And they didn't wreck, so it's all good. I couldn't believe Junior saying that was a little dirty. There's Junebug. He's not a crew chief this week. 09 Daytona was Brian Vickers' fault. He's the one that slammed Junior down into the grass. It ain't Junior's fault. Vickers overcorrected and wiped out the field. Can't fucking body slam somebody into the grass. Wow, Shane says he has no rear grip left. He said he's thinking about pitting in case there's a caution. That's shocking to me. Shane did not sound confident. He said, "There's no rear grip." He says, "I should maybe pit if we get a yellow." But this race has been green all day. Now I would say that guys in the back half of the top 10 or further back should start pitting just in case. That'd be a good Hail Mary strategy. Like, well, we ain't even gonna get top 10. Let's pit and hope for a caution, and then we'll see if anybody comes to pit road and we cycle in front of them. I don't know.
Well, hey, we did have a restart late last week in Chicago. It involved these two on the front row. They had very different days.
Showed when they came out of the restart box and Zilich run him in the fucking wall. And then Shane run him wide and cut him off into one. Well, Shane's complaining about no rear grip. Look at him now. He's caught back up. They keep rubber banding. A second and a half back. 2/10 back. Second and a half back. Half a second back. Like, he keeps rubber banding. That was a great turn 11 for Shane. Look at that. 8 to go. He's 7 to go now. He's still there. So Walich is 8 seconds back now. Last I checked, it was 3. Now it's 8. Oh, my God. No rear grip. Was he bluffing? Were they bluffing to have the 88 hear that and then back off? Oh, he says he ain't got no rear grip. They're thinking about pitting. You can back off. Oh, just kidding. Here he is. If Shane makes the pass for the lead, it's going to be into this corner right before the S's are into turn 11. I think that's pretty obvious. Those would be the two spots he's been money today. But especially at the top of the hill when they turn to go into the S's. His ability under braking into that corner specifically is unmatched. Six to go. Zilich was a lot better than him the second half of that lap with 7 to go. Look at how he kills Zilich into these corners. It's just crazy. We got to worry about the fuel mile. They just mentioned run the 88 out of gas here, and it's like, yeah, we can't forget. It might be close. There have been no cautions today except for the 2-stage cautions. Zilich looked a little antsy into turn 11 there, but he got off the corner better than Shane. Lot better. Gapped him. Drove away. 5 to go. And it'll rubber band back up when they get to the top of the hill here, probably. Why are we cutting away from the battle for the lead to show Austin Hill? Why are we not showing the battle for the lead? Vangersbergen pulled up to the bumper to 88 and we cut away from it. What are we doing? You know, they're racing for the lead. Vangersbergen just, Jesus fuckers, like, he's there. on his bumper, and you fuckers are showing 10th place. What are you doing? Shane was close enough. I feel like he could have made that move into that corner that he likes to make before they hit the S's. That lap, and yeah, Bale just said what I said. He was close enough to make his move. Why didn't he do it? He's having a hard time getting that close, and that lap he got close enough to where he could have just outbraked him before they got to the S's. Or is he just going to try to do it in 11? He's not close enough. Zilich has more grip off of turns like 11 because he's got more rear grip. 4 to go. Yeah, God, this sucks. There's too many road courses. Zilich better on the exit. Vangisbergen's better into the corner. Austin Hill has fallen out of the top 10. Not that anybody cares right now. .45 pulled over and let him go. Good man. Oh, Austin Hill just spun to 17. 17 kept it out of the tire wall, though. Yeah, they'll stay green. I thought the 17 was going to slide and get stuck under the tire barrier, but he stopped it short. Pretty sure Austin Hill spun him out. We stay green with 3 to go. Austin Hill wrecked him. Yeah, just took him out. Just took him out. 17 did kind of run him wide, though. I never want to give Austin Hill the benefit of the doubt, but 17 did kind of run him off. Shane was using every bit of the racetrack out of turn 10 there. 2 to go. Speak now, forever hold your penis. You got to get up this hill good and get down the little short chute and hit that corner before the S's. Give it all you got. Oh, he hit him. He hit him. He got him loose. Hell, he's there now. Look at Zilich taking the defensive line into this corner. He knows this is Shane's corner. Shane hit him and got him offline. He just barely tapped him, but it's got him loose. Oh, I can't believe that didn't spin him out. Oh, my God, he is going to spin him. He's all over him. Hammering the bumper into the S's. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Shane turned up the fucking gas on this lap. Got to get through 10. Have a shot at him in 11. Golly. Dive, dive, dive. He ain't close enough. He's not close enough in 11. Or maybe he is. Oh. Shane overdrove the corner and slid on the exit, so Zilich is going to hang on for this lap. Still 1 to go. Vangisbergen might get one more shot at him. He really screwed up 11 there. He overdrove 11 and tapped the 88, but it hurt his own lap. Oh, my God. God, how did he get up the hill like that? He just closed right back in. Oh my God. Oh, he's there again. God, he couldn't get to him that time. He got almost to that left rear. Holy shit. All right, set him up, Shane. This is it. This is it. Dive, dive, dive. The 88 literally just parked it. You see that the 88 pulled down there and just brake checked him. The 88 just flat out brake checked him. He knew that was the corner where Shane would most likely make the pass. Oh, Lord. Oh, he's still there. He's still there. He's got to get their 10 perfect. He did. Zilich is just going to park it on the bottom. Zilich just pulled down to the bottom and parked it. Shane had no chance. Zilich is going to hang on and win it. Wow. That was just great defensive driving there by Zilich. He said, fuck it, I'm stop. I don't care if you crash into the back of me and jack my rear end up. You're not getting underneath me into these two corners. Yeah, guys, there's way too many road courses. Oh, there's just too many. Oh, that was so boring, said no one ever. Good God Almighty. There was a couple of times I thought, is Shane just going to punt this dude? Like, what the fuck? My dad texted me in all caps, holy shit, he can drive. Well, Zilich is going to be in Cup next year. We all pretty much believe that's happening. Oh man, I hate road courses. There are just too many of them. What do we do?
Remember how good Ty was as a rookie in the Xfinity Series.
And I think the ceiling for Connor Zilich is so unbelievably high because, yes, he's amazing on road courses and he just went toe-to-toe with one of the best in the world here not 2 weeks in a row. Came out on top this time, but it's also how good he is on ovals. It doesn't matter if it's super speedway, which he could have won Talladega, he was so close. Won at Pocono. He's really got no weaknesses in his game. I think the ceiling's really high.
Here's the other thought. 2 more road courses between now and the playoffs. And so much more opportunity for Zilich to pick up some playoff points. And I'll remind you of this when we go road racing at Watkins Glen. You know who's driving tonight? Shane Van Gisbergen. We're going to be part 3.
This guy said this wasn't good. It was just SPG trying to junk him. It's like, nah, if he wanted to junk him, he could have. He got close enough to junk him. He just tapped him a couple of times.
Shane Van Gisbergen climbs from his car, probably processing everything that happened. Could he have been more aggressive or done something different to try to get by and make it 2 in a row here
That was crazy.
led by the 18-year-old Connor Zilic.
What a battle. One for the ages for sure, and the next chapter in racing between two of the best on the road courses here in the Xfinity Series. Connor, I know after last week there was a lot on your mind about how you wanted to race things out at the end. How did you elevate your own game this week to be able to do what you did there racing against him at the end?
Yeah, man. First, hats off to Shane. That was awesome. Already, I felt like we were racing each other with respect. I will hopped a little bit into seven that one time and got into him, but other than that, it was awesome to get to race against him finally and battle with him a whole race long. But so proud of this Roto-Rooter Chevrolet 88 team. We did such an awesome job all weekend long, just executing. And our car was as fast as Xfinity Mobile from the moment we got here. We made the right adjustments, and here we are, victory lane. Feels good.
The last few laps, really that whole last stage, you had to worry about saving fuel, as did he, but you also had to worry about just trying to hold him off. How did you do that?
Yeah, I mean, it's always the hardest trying to save fuel while someone's breathing down your neck. But yeah, I mean, there was a chance he could have
I
gotten
hope
by
tomorrow's
me
that fun.
and race me clean. So I respect the hell out of him for that, and I'm looking forward to racing against him more. We got to race against each other at Watkins Glen, and that's one of my favorite tracks. So hopefully I can beat him again there.
And the last thing, to do it straight up the way you did it and come out on top this time, how rewarding is that?
Yeah, it's awesome. I didn't want to have to do anything dirty to win this race, and I'm glad I didn't, and glad I got to do it fair and square. And I learned a lot racing around him, and he's got so many years of experience on me that I can learn from. So, yeah, very glad to get the opportunity to race against him. Glad he came to America to race against us, and really proud of this team, man. It's awesome to get our third win of the year at a track this beautiful and with some fans so awesome. So thank you guys for coming out, and enjoy the race tomorrow.
Congratulations. Connor Zilic, his third win of the year, and he had to earn this one for sure, Kim.
Yeah, and on the flip side of it, Dylan SVG has to settle for second. I know you didn't have the rears on the
And
car.
I'm seeing people complaining that this race sucked.
To be more aggressive with Connor.
Yeah, but I didn't want to be. Congrats to those guys. What an awesome race. I hope everyone enjoyed that. I give them a bump into seven. Wheel hopped and probably could have taken it, but I just waited. And I didn't want to do it like that. And then we raced down the hill. But what an awesome race. Thank you to Quadler, Chevy, Junior Motorsports. I had a blast all day. So really, really fun.
This is one of two races you'll run here this weekend. Tomorrow you will start from the pole. What's the outlook for the Cup race?
Yeah, hopefully we can have another good race. I learned a lot today, how the track rubbered and how it changed. The lines changed a bit during the race, so really valuable to do this race and a lot of fun too.
SVG comes home second.
Classy Shane Vangisbergen. Got a big smile on his face, giving thumbs up. All right, well, I'm going to go hit Alex up, and I might stream Tony Hawk later if Alex is up for playing. Said his mom's visiting, so he can't play too much, but I'm going to try to get on him and get his ass back on the Tony Hank. I'll talk to y'all later.